Good morning, friends. Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. So today is something I was going to make yesterday with dinner, but I changed my mind. I'm going to make lemon blueberry cheesecake bars. So right now I'm putting my crust together. So let's bring you down, see if we can do this without falling. I've got my melted butter, a stick of butter, 1 1/4 cups of graham crackers. I used the crumbs. Got my pan ready. I sprayed the bottom, cut the sides out so that it was completely full. It's supposed to be a 9-inch square. This is all I had, so I just got that one ready. Now I'm going to mix a 1/4 cup of sugar in with that 1 1/4. We're just going to mix that together. And then we're going to add in our melted butter. Get those sides there. Which is 1 stick of butter. Okay. Mix that in there really good. Try to get any lumps out. And I've got my oven preheating at 350, or it is preheated. Now that looks pretty good. Bring this back over here. These are going to be thicker bars than more, but that's okay. And I'm doing this because the main time is in the fridge. So we're going to pour this right in there. I want it to go up the sides a little too, so I'm not stressing that the pan is smaller. So that's what I'm going to do. Actually will work out better for me, being a little smaller pan. Now, use the bottom of this. And the sides. Oh yeah, that worked. Actually works good in the corner because of the slope. All right, my friends, that's good. Now I'm going to put it in my 350 oven. That's pretty firm there too, for 8 minutes. All right, friends, now I have 2 blocks of cream cheese in there with the paddle attachment at room temperature. Paddle attachment, I'm going to get that all mixed in. See how soft that is? Let it go for a minute. And then I have a large egg. I have, from my lemons, I used 3 small lemons. I got a little over a teaspoon, which was perfect, of lemon zest. I have 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 6, I measured them out, 6 tablespoons of granulated sugar here. And then I have my blueberries, of course. I'm using a little over 1 1/2 cups. It calls for 1 1/2. I'm using almost 2. So let's bring that up a little bit. And we're going to start adding all the rest of this into there. Okay. We'll start adding the sugar. Add the lemon zest. I'm just using it all. Can't have too much lemon zest. Not with blueberry and lemon. And break my egg into that just to make sure it's good, and it is. So I'm going to add my egg into there. My lemon juice. Oh wow, that smells delicious. But you know that. And then my vanilla. A teaspoon. Okay. I'm going to shut that off and get it off the sides because it's really watery right now. Because it's not all mixing. So, oh, there's my shell. Let me take that out of the oven. Okay. Get that going again. I'm going to get that going up a little higher. We're almost done because when the blueberries go in, it all goes in the bowl, and then we're going to cook it. I want all that yumminess off there. All right, friends. See how liquidy this is? Look. For some reason, I don't remember any of my cheesecake recipes being that liquidy. But you know what? We're going to find out together. Let's see. I'm going to add my blueberries right in there. I checked, cleaned, checked, made sure there was no stems in there. Now it's all ready. We're going to put this right into the crust, and it's going to go right into the oven. Let's pour this right in there. It says pour it right into a warm crust. So that's what I'm doing. Wow, friends, this pan worked perfect. All right, friends, there we have it. Now it's going into the oven for 30 to 35 minutes, and I'll bring you back when it comes out. All right, my friends, this is coming out of the oven because this has been in there for about 50 minutes. Sides are starting to get they said 30 to 35, that's 50 minutes. And I think that's done. So we're going to leave it on here on this rack for 30 minutes. Let that cool down to room temperature. Then it's going in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. And that will be our dessert tonight. And I'll put the video up with the taste test. All right, friends, I'm back. Look at this. Oh. So let's see if we can do this. I'm going to try and put you down here. See how well this goes. Let's move this over this side. You're supposed to be able to just lift it out. I'm pretty sure I can. Voila. Right out. Now, should I even fight with that? Let's see. Oh, yeah. That was perfect. Look at that, friends. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh, my gosh. All right, so let's cut her. Oh my gosh, you don't even know how good that smells. Always clean the knife off for the next cut. Nice clean cut. All right. Let's get this right here. Whoa, that is a big piece. I forgot there. Look at that, my friends. You see that? Holy moly. That looks delicious. So now Let's try it. Here we have it. Oh, it's done perfect. Look at that. Mmm. Wow. That is so rich. Oh, guys. For only having 6 tablespoons of sugar, only, that's amazing. Oh my God. Amazing. And it took no time. Literally, I just edited the first part of the video. It took me longer to do that than it did to make this whole thing. It took no time. You need a quick dessert for tonight or that night, because you do need to keep it in the fridge for at least 3 hours to set up. Timing, the recipe I'm giving you says 30 to 35 minutes. Now, it does call for a 9x9 pan. I had an 8x8, so mine's thicker, but this took 50 minutes. 50 minutes was perfect in there. So use your best judgment on your pans. Make it 100% worth it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for being here. Love you guys, and you'll see me again soon. Ciao.